Welcome to my perfume organization extravaganza that I have going on this afternoon. I went to Walmart today and I picked up this little storage container, nothing fancy, literally just a plastic bin. We don't have anything open right now. We can't go to like a Marshall's or a Winners or anything like that to get a decent looking container, but I did get these cute little labels, which I've labeled. They look a little bit better than just using like a plain white label. I need to go through and organize all of my fragrances because this box is completely full. The edges are starting to bulge. I have that bag in the back that's full of returns that need to go back, and if I can't end up returning them, I'm going to end up selling them or giving them away. And then I have another box here that's completely full to the point that it doesn't actually shut anymore. So in the top drawer, I'm gonna put samples and minis, and then I have two that are labeled other/miscellaneous. Other/miscellaneous. I'll have to switch those doors out. Yeah, so I'd like the other and miscellaneous to be side by side, so I'll switch those doors around. I also have one for seasonal, so that would be like fragrances I'm not wearing at this moment, or I just don't have room for them. I'm gonna switch them out. And then in the bottom, I have room for returns, fails, and giveaways. So I'm just gonna go through my boxes and my bag one by one, and I'm gonna put my perfumes in this storage container. So if you're interested in watching that, then stick around. Okay, so first of all, I have this huge bin of returns. So La Femme by Prada is going in there. We have a really cheap $20 Escada Magnetism that I purchased that I don't actually like, which is gonna go in there. We have Valentino Donna Born in Roma, which is a really nice fragrance, but it's very heavy on the berries, and it also smells kind of generic to me, so this one is going back as well. Like, I feel like I have one that already smells like Valentino Donna. Okay, we have C Passion, which was a huge disappointment, which is going back. We have Oscar Ruby Velvet, if I can say this. So this was a $20 blind buy as well, and it's not a bad fragrance, I just don't love it. It's nice if I had nothing else to wear, but I don't love it, so that's gonna go in the return box as well. My Oscar de la Renta Bella Blanca, which is a nice green white floral, but I'm not probably gonna wear it because I don't really love green white florals, so this one's going back. Versace Eros Parfum, Eau de Parfum, not a fan of this one. Olympia Aqua, I really like. I'm just kind of on the fence about it because it's still brand new, and I think I'm probably gonna wear the original Olympia before I wear this one. So for now, I'm gonna keep it in the box and keep the receipt, but this is a really beautiful scent, you guys. I just don't know if I really need both of them. So yeah, if I can't return it, I'll probably end up giving it away to somebody. And we have Gucci Bamboo, which is also a really nice daytime fragrance, but again, it's kind of one of those green, white, floral, fresh ones that isn't really my favorite thing, and it doesn't have great lasting power either. So this one I'm gonna try to return as well. So obviously those are not sitting in there very nicely. I will actually organize them a little bit better, and then I'm gonna move on to the next bin. Okay, so now I can go through this Goutal box, and everything is probably gonna belong in a different drawer. I'm just gonna have to start putting them in drawers based on where they belong, I guess. So this one is full of samples, as you guys know, so that will go in the samples and minis drawer. Shoggoth Oud, which I love. This is just more of a special occasion, not gonna wear all the time fragrance, so I wouldn't really call this seasonal because you could definitely wear this in the summertime, but I would call this an other, so I'm gonna put it in my other miscellaneous box. Same thing with Narciso Rouge. This one I would wear any time of year during the evening, but it's not really, I just don't really have room for it on my tray right now, so this will go in other miscellaneous. Blondine by Versailles, this is definitely a seasonal one. This is more for like fall, winter. We have a couple other samples, travel sizes, minis. This is a little mini Annick Goutal that can go in there as well. We have Pure Musk by Narciso Rodriguez, which I really like. It's just doesn't really have room on my tray. We have Libra from YSL. Not a huge fan of this one. It's a beautiful scent, but I can't wear it because it just honestly makes me nauseated with the amount of lavender that's in there. That one is gonna go in the returns, fails, and giveaways drawer. And we have Jean Paul Gaultier Scandale. Kind of on the fence about this one. For now, I think I'll put it in the other drawer because I think I still might wear this. So we'll just stick it in here. All right, so that takes care of one box. Now we can move on to the other one. All right, this is the one that is bulging. This is the one that really motivated me to go out and actually get a shelf because it's just getting ridiculous. Okay, I don't even know where to begin with this one. All right, so this is a travel size. We have another little travel size here. Again, I'm gonna go through and organize this better. I'm just kind of lazily throwing them in here now, and then I'll reorganize it and I'll come back and show you guys what I've done after. This one, Angel Eau de Toilette. This is a seasonal one for me, something I can't really wear at this moment. We have a little Versace and another little Versace, and I'm pretty sure I have another one. Crystal Noir. I like this one, just not wearing it at the moment, so we'll put this one in here. Not a huge fan of the other little Versaces. Bright Crystal Absolute, not my favorite. I just don't really like those super fresh, bright fragrances. So that one will go in this drawer. And Dylan Blue, this is actually a really nice one. It reminds me of shampoo. It smells like an apple shampoo. Like I just feel like I got it out of the shower. It's not a bad fragrance. I'm gonna keep it for now. I think I might wear it in the future. Okay, we have Dolce & Gabbana Garden, which I really like. I just did a review on this one. I just don't really have room for it on my tray, so this one can go in here. Same thing with Flower Bomb Dew. Don't really have room for it. Same thing with the Pure Poison from Dior, that can go in here as well. We have Air and Hibiscus Palm, beautiful fragrance, but I usually wear this when I go on vacation. There's also no room on my tray, so we'll put that in there. Oscar de la Renta Bella Essence, it's a nice fragrance. I really don't think I'm going to grab for it very much though. So I think I will put this one in the giveaway / fails bin. Shalimar, this one would definitely go in the other bin because I really like this one. Probably won't ever wear it, I'm gonna be honest, but I do want to have it for my collection and I might display it one day. On Salons, same thing. This is absolutely gorgeous. I just don't really have room for it, and yeah, I will for sure wear this. I love this fragrance. Oops, my box is breaking. Narciso Poudre, absolutely love this one, just not wearing it at the moment. Coach Floral, I'm going to be wearing this one a lot this summer. I just don't have room for it on my tray at the moment. Midnight Rose by Trésor, another gorgeous fragrance, just not wearing it at the moment. Toca Cleopatra, really was not a fan of this one, so that will go in the fails drawer / giveaway. Same thing with Roses de Chloe. I'd really like to smell all the other Chloes. I know I've smelled them in the past, I just can't remember what they smell like, and I don't want to waste my money. If you guys can recommend, based on what you've seen in my channel, what you know my likes and dislikes are, if you can recommend a really good Chloe fragrance, I would love that, because I really want one. I think that they're so classy and so chic. The problem I have with this one is that the lasting power is terrible and it's predominantly roses and roses and roses. To me, it just smells like roses room spray and I don't love it. So yes, please recommend to me which Chloe I should blind buy if I was to buy any Chloe fragrance. Hermes Jardin Sardinil. This is a nice kind of a fresh daytime fragrance for the summer. I really don't know how much I'm gonna wear it, but I'm not ready to give it away. I do like it, so we will put it in other miscellaneous. We have another little travel size of Oud Vanille, which I like. We have a very seasonal Angel Muse from Thierry Mugler, very heavy patchouli and chocolate kind of hazelnut bomb, so that one will go in seasonal for sure. Love it though, just can't wear it right now. We have Burberry Her Intense, and I really liked this when I first bought it, but as I told you guys, I think it's a little too heavy on the berries, so I will put that one in the fails / giveaway drawer. This one breaks my heart. This is Poison Girl Eau de Toilette by Dior. I meant to buy the Eau de Perfume. I think I told you guys I accidentally walked out with the Eau de Toilette and I can't return it. I no longer have the box, I no longer have the receipt, so yeah, stuck with this one. I really like it. The performance is terrible, so this one will go in the giveaway / other drawer. We have my adorable little Toca Gia, which I love. This one will go in my minis drawer. And then we have a seasonal Hypnotic Poison by Dior, which is one of my all-time favorite fragrances forever and ever and ever. Just definitely more appropriate for fall and winter, so that one can go in my seasonal drawer. And we finally got through the bottom of this box. All right, so I have all those perfumes put away. The 2 shoe boxes are now empty. Or not shoe boxes, neither of them are shoe boxes. I don't know why I keep calling them that. This is a handbag box, which I retied the Chanel ribbon around because I think it looks really pretty and I like to keep it on display. And this was actually a perfume box, but now they're both empty. And so they're both just there for, basically for decoration. I've kept out the fragrances that I plan to wear over the next little bit for nighttime fragrances. And yeah, I don't really like to have more than about that number on there because it begins looking very cluttered at that point. And I also have out here my daytime fragrances slash prettier ones that are kind of the same color palette. Like a couple of them are appropriate for nighttime, but I just like to keep them kind of color coordinated sitting out here. I also, from Walmart today, when I got that plastic organizer, I got this nice tall white pillar candle, which I think is really pretty as a backdrop there. So that's all nice and organized, and I may as well show you the whole room. So here's my bed. It's not the best bed making job in the world because the sheets underneath are actually very wrinkled and I just need to go and actually completely remake the entire bed, but this will do for today. My nightstand, again, nothing on my nightstand really except for a couple of books. This is the book that I was working on. That one's called Educated. A couple of you told me that that was actually a really good book. Yeah, this book was at work, and every time I saw this book, I just thought it was so pretty, and finally was like, I just have to read this book. And I started reading it the other night, and apparently it's about some cotton plantation tycoon who's got tons of money, and they're writing their will, and they're not leaving enough for their family members or something, and it sounds very dramatic. And then I just have a couple of hand lotions in this little crystal jar by my bed, and that's it. Nothing on the wall up there. I was thinking in the future of maybe getting something for that wall, but right now I like it to be just kind of plain the way it is. And then coming over to my closet, so I just have a couple of shoe boxes on the top. Then I've got all my clothes, my pants, shirt, dresses, a couple of crossbody bags. Then on the shoe rack beneath it, I have all of my other shoes that I don't want on display out in my room. And then beside that, I have a couple of mostly empty bags. I just really like that Chanel bag, so I use it for odds and ends sometimes. And then coming to the other side, up top, I have nothing. And then to the left, I have my scrubs and my gym clothes, which hasn't changed in months and months. Then I have my laundry hamper, which I actually have to do some laundry today. And then beside that, I have the little organizer where all my perfumes are. So I'll show you the drawers, but the reason I chose to put it in my closet is because obviously it's a dark place. This is also in an outermost corner of my house, so it does tend to be a little bit cooler in here. So on the top, I just have a couple of little decorative boxes. This is the box that I use when I do my perfume videos that I have newly started keeping the fragrances in that I'll be talking about. In the top drawer, I have my samples and minis, which I've organized. The one beneath that is an other miscellaneous, which has nothing in it at the moment because I didn't need all that extra room, thank goodness. The one beneath that is other miscellaneous. So this is all the fragrances that I either just don't have room for or I'm just not wearing at the moment, but I like all of these and I do plan to wear them. And beneath that, we have seasonal ones, of which there's only 4. So those are some fall and winter perfumes that I'm just not wearing at the moment. Turns out I like summer fragrances a lot more, apparently. And then underneath that is where we have our returns, fails, and giveaways. So these are all the ones that I'm either going to be returning or just didn't work out for me, or maybe I need to come back and revisit them in the future and see if I've changed my mind. One day I will go through all of these in great detail with you guys, but that would be a very, very long video if I did that today. So yeah, so that is the left side of my closet. And this is kind of a pan slash overview of the room in general. So yeah, that is my current organization situation for my fragrances. So I'm really happy that I did that. I was really getting tired of them bulging out of that box. I didn't like that they were all sitting on one on top of the other. Yes, I'm quite happy with how things are. I may still need to go through this tray and put a couple away so that I can focus on fewer ones at one time. But for now, this is kind of the ones that I'm planning to wear in the very, very near future, slash they're beautiful and I just want to see them all the time. So that's why they're out here. So that's it. So that's it for today's perfume organization video. I hope that you enjoyed, and make sure you do subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss any future content, and I'll see you guys all next time.